350. We're finally here.
It's time for Chet's big joke.
It's a famous number. It's from South Park.
Alex, come on, dude.
Oh, was that the joke?
I said last episode.
Yeah.
I said last episode I was going to say it first.
Ooh.
All right.
I told you.
I'm not. All right.
Tree titty.
It's from South Park.
That's the whole. Oh my god. Dude.
Damn.
I'm so excited.
Fuck.
What fucking area code is that? Let's just move on.
South Park, Colorado.
Yeah,
Nope.
South Park, Colorado. No, it's it's another boring overlay one.
What the fuck? I guess we don't have enough people with phones.
Stockton, Merced. Oh, you know what else? You know who else is? It's also Rapone, California. Joshua Stange.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should start buying burner phones.
Joshua Stange's number. I already only have burner phones. I have a new number every day.
We should take every single phone number. Just register in Google Voice numbers all day.
Oh yeah, that's actually a good idea. So we can force them to use all the overlays.
Yeah. There's just so much room. There's so much extra room for new phone numbers, and we're leaving it on the table.
It's actually true.
We need to colonize it. The way the birth rates are, I don't know if we're going to be able to have enough people to have enough phones to fill all those phone numbers.
That's literally. You sound like when you see like you follow a Japanese account, but a right winger Japanese guy runs it. That's the type of shit that you see when you hit translate on some of their tweets.
Yeah, it sucks when they randomly get racist.
Yeah.
You hit translate on a random tweet, and it's like, well, they are just very loud on the subway.
Dude, there's that one guy I follow.
I saw a conversation between two Japanese people where one of them said that the Muslims are actually less rude than the Chinese. That was like the moderate opinion.
They're all like,
they're pretty horrible in public, but at least they're not just spitting everywhere.
Fuck. That was the old Trump video. Obama, when he was in India, took his gum out of his mouth and put it back in. You can't do that. It's disgusting.
That is pretty gross.
Putting women into Ghostbusters.
President Obama would chew gum when he's taking a shit. You can't do that. It gets poop flakes in it. It's disgusting.
He got sucked off by a crackhead. You can't do that, folks. You know where he's been.
It's been a big week for crackheads. Or crack in general. It's having a huge week. They keep writing articles about how it saved Andy Dick's life from overdosing on fentanyl.
Oh yeah, I scrolled by something like that. I think on Facebook.
What was the rationale for that? Like it just kept him awake, like it kept his respiratory system from declining.
It's basically like I guess think of it like Narcan.
Mm-hmm. Between that and Hunter Biden and his love of crack has had a pretty good year PR wise. Like wouldn't be surprised if a lot more people start doing it.
Yeah, it seems like it's a white thing.
Barry Weiss does it, and she just got $250 million worth of a job.
Rob Ford? Wait, no, it was the other.
Yeah.
It was the other Ford.
Honestly, at this point, like
Doug.
Who was the last black guy to smoke crack?
No, it was Rob.
Yeah, it was Rob
Doug is
Ford.
still
He was the
alive.
last black guy to smoke crack.
No, Doug is dead too now. The only one left now is there's a dog in charge named Dog Ford. He's this fat. He's a fat golden retriever in a suit, and he always has like the tie loosened. Hey, don't ask me that question. I'm Dog Ford.
They wouldn't do that. They're not whimsical enough.
Ontario fucking might, dude.
They wouldn't. They mean business.
Have you ever looked into Canadian politics? Have you ever seen how ugly their graphics are on the elections? They would do anything.
They're pretty ugly. A lot of colors though, so.
Yeah. That's the problem. Too many parties.
Yeah, too many. There should be one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're talking.
I don't know which one.
One party election.
Well, a bunch of conservatives keep going over to the liberals. They've had, I think, two people cross the aisle now, so they're like one seat away from a majority.
Yeah, I saw
probably
that.
because
The
like
one guy
all the
that did the same
conservatives they're going woke. They want to be liberals now. It's not because Mark Carney's like woke Stephen Harper or anything.
No, I think a lot of the opportunists are discovering that woke is a good long-term investment at this point. Like they see the writing on the walls. They know woke's coming back and it's going to stay.
Yeah, woke's
like,
no joke.
Marjorie Taylor Greene, like, you know, she's kind of saying stuff that
Do you guys remember back in
or insane.
Yeah, she's anti-bullying.
Back in like 2015 or 16, there was that Nazi guy that would hang out with Milo and lived with him, and his name was Mike Ma. When I saw that Michael Ma, it was the politician that switched sides. I'm like, that fucking Nazi.
Well, pretty
from Hong
funny
Kong.
thing. Yes, he and the conservatives are doing like some Chinese conspiracy stuff with it, even though just like a white guy did the same thing like a month ago. But he went to the Conservative Party Christmas party and took part in their Secret Santa and got a gift. And then the next day he was like, "Fuck y'all, I'm a liberal now."
Damn.
And there were there were conservative MPs and like getting butthurt about that, being like, "I want my gift back."
That's the fucking office.
What was the gift?
Politics. Yeah, what was the gift?
I don't know.
It was a teapot full of all of the. It was a teapot full of inside jokes of everything they've done together so far. Him and some guy.
It was something incredibly racist.
He got the Jim and Pam really heartfelt gift and switched sides, and the guy that was in love with him was like, "You fucker."
It was a bunch of Japanese shit. It was like a samurai sword and like a bunch of manga.
This is really funny, actually.
It's a bento box.
It was a fucking Amazon Fire Stick, and he included that in the tweet.
Who doesn't have one of those? Like if you're in Parliament,
Right.
Those cost like $10. Like they basically give them to you for
like
free.
they're built into
Probably
TVs. Like
No, it was jail. It was one of those jailbroken ones. It had all the free movies on it, and he didn't understand that at the time. He thought it was only worth $10. He didn't know that Michael Ma painstakingly spent like 30 minutes jailbreaking that thing. But now you can get like a 480p resolution of basically any video ever for free.
Well, he's Chinese. He knows about that. You think they don't know where to get free movies without paying for them?
Oh, they know everything. He got that Fire Stick. He was like, finally, I can call home. Stupid.
They just have a chat on there.
Yeah. Anyway, that's more interesting than the freaking politics going on here. Politricks is what they've been up to in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we don't even have Secret Santa. It just gets blown wide open. Doing a scoop on that, like Olivia Newsy or somebody. Just interviewing a bunch of politicians, being like, "What are you going to get Mitch McConnell for the Secret Santa?"
Fuck.
And just putting it in the newspaper.
Claiming the squad wants to call it Secret Kwanzaa.
Secret Kwanzaa. That would be awesome.
What'd you guys get for Secret Kwanzaa?
Nothing hasn't happened.
A dashiki?
Secret Kwanzaa is what it's going to be in Trump's government because they're definitely not going to let them celebrate it.
No.
That's the Patriots are finally in charge for the war on Christmas, and they're not even happy.
Yeah.
Kind of sad.
It should be an offensive war.
Fuck.
We should invade another country on Christmas and make them do it.
He does. Trump does the offensive war on Christmas. He makes ICE stop arresting people so they can go around and carol. Bunch of fat dipshits wearing their gear.
That'd be pretty
We
good.
three kings of Orient are.
I think we should raise tariffs on Mexico until they celebrate Christmas.
I was dying
Until
at
they
that,
become Christian.
that tweet the other day. I'm hearing Christmas carols or I'm hearing Christmas songs in Spanish while I shop here in Utah. They need to go back. And I'm sitting there imagining Feliz Navidad.
Yeah, it would have to be Feliz Navidad, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Unless it's like a
Fucking
Latino grocery
complaining
store
about
or
that in
something.
Utah. Like,
Yeah.
do you know what else is in Utah when it's not Mormon? Mexicans and natives.
Yeah, it used to be part of Mexico.
A lot of Pacific Islanders too, of course.
Yeah.
Oh man,
That's why all the Pacific Islanders and any pro athlete ones are like, when they win something, like, first of all, I want to thank my God and the Mormon Church. No, I'm just kidding.
at work last week, I described someone as a bit of a mercenary, and the woman I was saying this to was like, "What's that? Is that someone that like goes and teaches people about God?" I'm like, "No, that's a missionary, ma'am."
That's a good one though.
How are you
Sort
a
of.
grown ass woman and don't know what a fucking mercenary is? Were you watching Deadpool? I was like, oh, so this guy teaches people in the Philippines about God in his spare time?
That's a good
Oh,
That would be awesome.
That's a good
It
malapropism.
would be
though.
way easier to convert people if
Yeah.
you were just a superhero. If you were dressed as Deadpool or something. They would believe every word you said. At least kids would.
Confused on is an awesome malapropism. Do a mercenary position. Yeah.
I went to this impoverished village in Africa on a mercenary mission.
Yeah.
What?
Pete Heggs.
Yeah, we're going to
People do that.
Somalia. We're going.
Kyle Rittenhouse going on a mercenary mission.
You can do both if you want. You can hand them a Bible.
I saw a good malapropism today. I was thinking about, because our little Pippi had her dew claw caught on something. So I searched on Twitter, and of course, a bunch of people were calling it My dog's Jew claw got snapped. You imagine the type of person that's like, no shit, that's called a Jew claw.
Oh, that's what you circumcise. Because I was wondering how you circumcise a dog if you convert to Judaism and you make your dog convert with you.
Poor Pippi.
Because I was looking at the penis. Like, I spent so long looking at the penis, just turning it around, rubbing it between my fingers, trying to get it hard, and I just don't see a foreskin. Like, I think the whole body is the foreskin, basically. Functionally, just the dog's stomach is like the foreskin, but it's like stretched out. And I don't know if you can cut that off because they might just die. And you can't even have them be buried in a Jewish cemetery if they die because they don't have they're still not circumcised.
It's a Jew claw.
They're just they're missing their Jew claw and part of their
Can
stomach.
you do it posthumously?
Circumcision.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I guess they're dead at that point.
Do you guys hear my cat yelling?
I wish there were dogs in Jewish heaven.
Poor Pippi's poor Pippi, my cat that's like 7 or 8 months now is having her first period, and she got her blood work done to get spayed today. So she's walking around singing her, "Why do I feel this way?"
Also, how did Five-ish get circumcised?
That's a great question.
Because he's a dollar bill. Also, I was thinking more about Five-ish, and it really bothers me that there's a face on the dollar bill, but it's not the actual face that's on the dollar bill. It's not Andrew Jackson or George Washington. So they're just sitting there, inanimate, and then there's a face just randomly on the side. I think it should be Jewish George Washington.
Wasn't Glenn Beck just talking to him on his podcast this week? Did you guys see that shit?
Yeah, AI Jewish George
Glenn
Washington.
Beck talking to AI
what?
Jewish George Washington. Well, it wasn't
That's
AI,
cool.
he wasn't Jewish, but yes, Glenn Beck had an interview with an AI George Washington on his pod, and he was
Yeah,
wearing
so
like
stupid.
a modern T-shirt and shit.
Everybody's that stupid now. They're just as stupid as Outlaw.
Yep.
Talking to fake wrestlers. Talking to ChatGPT pretending to be George Washington, and you're like, was it cool when you crossed the Delaware?
Yep.
Yes, it sure was.
Were your teeth wooden because you were a racist or no? No, they weren't. See? That's what they.
What's
how
your
they-
favorite tree to chop down?
Yeah, that's their research now.
Who was your favorite slave?
What was your favorite river to cross with your friends in the boat?
Did you ever, do you know what with the slaves? Because I know you were sterile and you didn't have any natural children, but you could have been doing it. And I think it's unfair that Thomas Jefferson, just because his cum worked, he gets yelled at for it. George Washington was probably doing it too. And because he was sterile, there's no evidence. We don't know. It never happened.
He was. You know why George Washington was sterile? On the
He had a
boat.
wooden penis.
Yeah, sort of. On the boat he came over from that came over from England. The boat he was on in particular, the type of microwave they used, they would stand right in front of it and it was right at crotch level. And it sterilized
Oh,
all of
shit.
them.
Yeah.
You can imagine how often a microwave was used on that ship.
Plus the Mountain Dew.
Mhm.
They used to drink Mountain Dew.
Yeah, they're still in the grog bottles.
They would have the slaves collect it. They would have to go up on the mountain.
I always get jealous back in the day in cartoons when they were drinking beer and somebody would drink beer just by unplugging a big cork on the side of a barrel.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Or how the dogs got to carry around brandy on their neck, like the Beethoven dogs when they were doing rescues.
They still do that. They still do carry stuff on their neck. They bring a
Wait, there's liquor in there?
Yeah,
Mhm.
to like warm you up.
yeah, there's liquor to warm you up because they'll find you buried in the snow and they're like, here, while we're waiting for help, drink some of this.
Yeah, I thought it was like a Band-Aid and a whistle and stuff like that.
It is. It's that too. And there's like matches
Oh,
and stuff. And
I think people would steal those dogs.
there's
Yeah,
a
free booze.
They would get stolen.
there's a cyanide dog tooth in there for the dog too,
Oh, shit.
in case it needs to terminate its mission.
That's good. Hopefully it's circumcised.
Now how does that work again?
I think you can kill yourself and go to Jewish heaven. I'm not sure. I think the rebels at Masada, where they were trapped on that mountain, there was no dew up there. They were going to starve. The Romans were coming. And they all killed themselves, and they talk about them like heroes. But they were circumcised.
I could read about that.
That's
See
good.
if that's true. Let me see. Let's see here. It says
Yeah, let's fact check
1939, New
Alex.
Orleans. Charlie B. Barkin escaped from the dog pond with the help of his best friend Itchy Itchiford and returned to their casino riverboat in the bayou. His business partner, Carface Carruthers, is surprised to see Charlie alive and is reluctant to share profits with him. Oh, this is All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Oh shit.
Sorry, guys. I was reading the Don
That
Bluth
movie sucks.
synopsis. Wasn't there? Oh yeah, there's.
What's the point if they all go to heaven?
Yeah, I was already an atheist by the time I was 7, so that movie sucked when I first saw it for the first time.
Ooh, you were one of those. You were one of those little 7-year-olds just think anything through, did you? I was more of a deist at 7.
Mm.
Yeah. I was like, Mom, Dad, why are we even going to church? I know God made this universe, but He abandoned it. He's laughing at us right now. My parents were like, stop it.
He clearly doesn't like us.
Yeah. He's toying with us. Can't you see?
Mom,
My parents
He's
were
our
like,
enemy.
"Grr."
That big bastard in the sky.
I hate my 7-year-old deist son. Fuckhead. Fuck. Having a son that
I
says
fucking hate that guy.
question everything. Like an ad.
Do bugs go to heaven?
Yeah, they go to bug heaven. They got their own little
Do they have to be
district.
circumcised?
You couldn't
Can you
circumcise a
circumcise an
bug.
ant or a bee?
Oh.
They definitely
found
get
If a bee
Uh,
loses its stinger, is that a circumcision?
I found a
Is that its penis?
an organization. I searched it, and there's a guy named Kevin Weiner who's an entomologist that runs a page on Facebook called All Bugs Go to Kevin. He's a
Well,
bug
Oh,
guy.
shit.
Cool. That's pretty cool.
That's cool. Great
That's
name.
just
good
don't mention
luck.
any. Don't bring up any insects.
None of
around
us
them,
would be
though.
able to do that. All bugs go to Michael. Doesn't work.
Sometimes I feel bad about back in the day when I was a kid and I would make bugs have a battle royale.
Yeah. Pull up
Make
the
an
I would
arena.
make them have an orgy.
Make an arena for them.
I would put bugs in an arena and make them have a giant orgy.
The less mean way of letting bugs fight that we would do is we'd go to the beach and collect like 30 hermit crabs and put them at the bottom of this big hole and see who can climb to the top first and like bet on it. Shit, that was fun. But no crabs were
used to-
harmed in the making of the race. They're all just on the beach already.
Yeah,
I
serves
used to-
them right.
Something
high.
just comes up and eats all of them. The second you turn around.
That was one of the most fun things about playing on the beach as a kid. The hermit crabs.
I don't remember
No,
that.
They were
not-
demand.
They're not hermit crabs. They're the beach crabs, right? You
No.
were well. Never mind.
In
You
Guam,
were
we had-
fucking yeah. Never mind.
In
Sorry.
Guam, we had tons of hermit crabs. Yeah.
I was raised in the Midwest. When I think of the ocean, I just think of the Outer Banks and what it's like there. Like that's what the ocean is to me. The Outer
Oh.
Banks.
Objux.
Yep. OBX life, baby. But Blackbeard's ship crashed there or something, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that was one of the first places they tried to colonize.
OBX has some cool spots. They also have the well, not quite there, but Assateague and Chickateague Island. They have the wild horses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
That's pretty cool.
And that's where the Wright brothers from Ohio, by the way.
Yeah.
They
It's true.
launched in Kitty Hawk, I think, on the sand
Yeah.
dunes.
Well, the first plane was launched by 2 other brothers, but they crashed, and no one cared about them. They're the wrong brothers.
Yo.
That's not true. That's not true. You're not going to trick me a fourth time.
They were
I'm not looking this up again.
they're the Wong brothers.
The Wong brothers.
Yeah, they're related to Mike Ma, the politician. They're Hong Kong.
Mm.
Yeah. In their descendants, they had that famous plane crash, and they
Mhm.
put on the news that their names were like We Too Low.
Yep. Holy fuck.
Holy fuck.
And Captain
Yeah.
Sum Ting Wong.
Something. How did they fall for that?
I don't know, man. We Too Low, Sum Ting Wong, and holy fuck. That made it to the news.
Oh, I mean,
Like fuck you can do with Vietnamese because there's PHUC. I don't know if it's pronounced that way, but that's not Chinese.
That was the type of racism that a fucking like old man wearing one of those veteran hats in the McDonald's lobby at 5 a.m. says.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
what were the names of the pilots on the flight? Oh, here you go. Okay, Grandpa.
They were probably doing that during World War II.
Exactly.
Just talking about the Japanese army.
Those probably were all like recycled fucking World War II jokes.
What was the name of the guy you got that tooth from on your necklace? Oh, his name was Holy Fuck.
It made more sense for. It would have made more sense if they were Chinese though, with all those names. Honestly, We Too Low,
Yeah.
Sum Ting Wong. Sound way more Chinese than anything else, I think.
Yeah.
But more importantly, they're made up. Guy nodding
It
his
doesn't
head.
really make sense that those would be their names
No.
because they would be confused their whole lives.
Yeah.
Like, why is your name Sum Ting Wong? And then the second it happens, it's too late. They don't even realize why they're named that because they just
Or, like,
die, and then
The second
they live their whole life with that name. They didn't even realize what the punchline was.
there had to be somebody on the news that right when they were reading it for the first time live, they're like, "Oh God damn it, we're being pranked." Someone had to have seen it and been like, "Fuck," but it's too late.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's just a very simple, stupid prank. I liked it.
Yeah. Also, why would you put the pilots' names? Like, why would those need to be on the news?
Yeah, why would you dox them?
Like, we're gonna go find that guy. We're gonna go find holy fuck. We're gonna get him in trouble. Like, he died.
Remember that bong shop blew up here back in March of last year when the bong shop blew up and was throwing the batarangs all over?
Mhm.
And
That's only a year ago.
yeah, March 24.
Wait,
Damn.
what? A bong shop blew up?
You
I
don't
don't
remember that?
It was a warehouse that had a bunch of butane.
Yeah.
Oh,
like-
that. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
They
Yep,
sold shit to
yep,
head
okay.
shops.
Yeah. It was like their supply shop for their own shops. And
Yeah. And those just blew up and just flew all over the place.
yeah, some kid that actually one of the dudes in charge of that place was just had his like trial and shit because there was a 19-year-old that got hit with a fucking canister from literally a mile away that killed him.
Jesus, what a way
It's
to go!
crazy.
Insane.
He's in trouble for selling to an underage person.
Yeah.
He's under 21. You couldn't give him
The
that
craziest
canister.
thing is he would have gotten the owner that would have gotten away with a bunch of charges, but that one fucking canister flew a mile away and hit that kid while he was standing next to a gas station and killed him.
Man, you shouldn't have been loitering.
Crazy. But
Dumbass. No, I'm not. No, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
that was just, I mean, it's a freak accident. What do you even say?
Yeah. Mhm.
Everyone was standing around watching this place explode,
Mm-hmm.
and all of a sudden that
Mhm.
something just falls out of the dark. It's not like he was standing up close either. He's a fucking mile away just talking about it at a gas station.
Yeah. You know,
Could have fallen out
If-
of a plane.
if something
True.
like that happened to me, like after I was like 65, 70, then just know that I'd be like, all right, this is a cool way to go. You know, like just a freak accident. A freak accident after a long, fulfilling life, I think is like the optimal way to go.
Yeah, I mean, what are you
Yeah.
gonna do anyway?
I don't want to be in the hospital.
Yeah.
I have to have doctor's appointments and shit. No,
Mhm.
just hit me in the head with a canister.
Yeah,
Yep.
just make it quick.
Cut my head off with batarang.
If you can make it funny, do it. Preferably not on film for my family's sake, but you know.
But anyway, there was the guy that called the local news about that it gave actually good insight of what happened, and then at the end was like something about Howard Stern's penis and Baba
Yeah,
Booey.
Baba
and it was
Booey.
awesome.
By the way, my name is Something Wong.
Yeah. Me and my friend Holy Fuck
Holy
were here.
fuck.
Awesome. There was another video of that place where it's blowing up and you hear a guy in the back talking about, oh yeah, man, they had everything there. Butane, rigs, bunks, pipes, grinder. They going through all the fucking weed, man.
It's so crazy.
They got stoned there back in the
They
day.
had bowls and pipes.
Yeah. Fuck. It's also just funny being in a legal weed state and always talking about weed like, yeah.
Yeah, man.
could.
Cheech and Chong.
Oh. Pushing that shit around here. Yeah.
Stoner culture's awesome.
Oh yeah. That's the hardest thing about when you stop smoking weed. It's leaving
That's
all
when
of
you
those,
lose the culture.
yeah,
Let's
leaving
turn
all
into
those,
a Republican.
leaving all those Ricks and Mortys behind, man. That's what it's all about, man.
Yeah.
We should start a straight edge hacky sack team for sober
It'd
guys.
be good because our minds would be as clouded, so we could probably perform better.
hmm Yeah, I mean, I'd still piss
Yeah, you would
everybody
pass
off
the drug test.
doing the shirt trick where you pull your shirt out and use it like a trampoline. Every time,
Is that legal?
I did have a
Yeah, it sounds like cheating
No,
to me.
That's not legal.
no. I mean,
You can get killed for that.
We were at
in prison if you're
Bonnaroo.
playing hacky sack in the yard. They'll kill you.
We're at Bonnaroo. This was like free play practice. This wasn't ranked matchmaking hacky sack or anything. You know,
At
we're just having a
Coachella,
good
they would have
time.
killed you.
We're like-
Listen, I was just asking a question. Okay.
No. It's,
I wouldn't have
mean,
even
I do
tried
want
to get into the circle at Bonnaroo. They would have
Mhm.
looked at me. They would have said,
Mhm.
"You wouldn't even know what to do with this thing." It'd show me the perfect
Mhm.
bag that's not too full, not too,
Mhm.
it's
Oh,
not
well,
too saggy.
The one that I
I
brought
would
down
just grab it and run.
was a when I ordered online, and it had a great white shark embroidered into it. And
Beautiful.
everybody who picked it up after they missed, they were like, "This thing's fucking sick." And I was like, "I know."
There was an era in the aughts
I
where there
made
was
it-
a lot of like merch and shit that people would make on hacky sacks, but they're always those really cheap, overfilled ones that were basically just like, you know what I'm talking about? They felt like you were holding a.
Yeah, they had like that.
They were
vinyl.
hard. Yes.
Yeah,
They had vinyl
that-
around them, and they sucked.
Right. Yeah.
They're always like a smiley face or something on them.
Yeah.
Fuck those
No.
things.
Yeah, those are for Republicans.
Those were for whipping at people.
That's when Republicans want to play hacky sack.
Mhm.
They get the leather
That's
ones.
for their tight asses.
Yeah, they put them up their butts.
A
You know
good
it.
hacky sack. A good hacky sack when it's sitting on the ground should look just like a white guy's dread beanie. That's like the perfect
Man,
bag.
a hacky sack sitting on the ground, a free hacky sack. What a drop that would be.
I remember seeing a guy stomping on his hacky sack on the ground. I'm like, "What the hell are you doing, man?" He's like,
Breaking
"Brand
it.
new. I'm breaking it
Breaking
in."
it
I was
in,
like,
yep.
"Yo!" I was like,
Oh yeah, I remember people whipping them against walls to say they had to break it in.
Yeah.
Well, that's the other thing. Those overfilled ones, you couldn't do that to break them in because they'd fucking explode and have little pellets everywhere. And they weren't even cool pellets or sand or anything. They'd be those little white plastic balls. Awful.
Why didn't they have those in that warehouse?
I don't know.
That wouldn't have killed somebody.
Yeah. They're fake
maybe.
stoners.
Would have caught off my chest and hacked it back.
I would have done the trampoline thing.
That's cheating though.
That's illegal.
Well, it's not it's not
Yeah.
technically a game.
No, it's like
Yeah, it's a lifestyle, dumb
it's
fuck.
like, it's like you're watching the Globetrotters. Obviously, they're gonna get away with traveling. You know, it's for the show, man. But then everybody.
Oh, imagine the Globetrotters of hacky sack. Oh shit!
All
The
right,
place
well,
where I
it
saw
would
the
be-
most serious hackers of my life were not hackers but hacky sackers was a nice stretch of 311 shows
Yeah.
over a couple summers.
That makes sense.
311 shows had a guy that would walk on like I don't know where he was going. I think he was just showing off. He'd walk back and forth between like the lawn and the pavilions. It was a big wide sidewalk where everybody could see. And there was this guy that could just casually walk along it and be hacking the whole time and like have it behind him and go back over his head and shit and not miss any steps. It's crazy. And I saw that guy. I'm
Show
like,
off. It was probably Nick Hexum.
ooh, maybe.
Imagine if he turned around and it was Nick Hexum.
Crazy.
Fuck.
However far away. He's hacking to love song. It's not even their song. I will
That'd be so
always
cool.
love you.
The Cure did a cover of that.
Mm-hmm.
That emo guy.
Very cool of them to do that.
Some emo homeless guy. He did a cover of 311.
Couldn't afford a house, but could afford all that makeup.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Some woke emo chud.
Boys don't cry, but you certainly do with all that makeup on.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah, he was capping.
Yeah.
That was their first song. He was already capping.
Finally, guys, the Cure getting their comeuppance.
Yeah.
Robert Smith, has he had any controversies? That's his name, right? Robert.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Probably some random shit that I don't know about, but I don't think anything real big. Did you search Robert Smith Diddy Blood or?
Oh well, the AI overview saying here that the Robert Smith controversy usually refers to the Cure's frontman's public feud with Ticketmaster over exorbitant service fees.
What a piece of shit!
Good.
Yeah,
Why can't they
that's
think of
pretty-
the corporation, you fuckhead?
Do you know how fucking important that money is to the shareholders?
Yeah. I need that fucking money, dude.
I'm gonna start lying and be like, I grew up with a very privileged childhood, and that's because my parents worked for Ticketmaster. So I get really, really upset when I see people come for them.
My immigrant parents, they worked for Ticketmaster.
Fuck.
Holy fucking Sumtain Wong, my mother and father.
Ticketmaster gave me a
We
life.
used to be Chinese.
Ticketmaster gave, or Korean, because that's where the flight was.
Yeah.
We used to be Chinese or Korean.
It got us out of Koreatown. Paid for my college.
Ticketmaster gave me a life that none of you could ever imagine. So next time you come for them, just think about that.
The life I live is fucking unbelievable. You would not believe how far I've come from Koreatown.
Man, that was the fucking
The son of two pilots.
Fat He's wife, Amanda, saying, "My life is fucking beautiful." That fucking clip.
Yep. That's why we watched it so much. Because it's so
It
beautiful.
was freaking addictingly beautiful.
It was freaking addicting.
How's your
Yeah, we're going to find out they all died. Like 2 years from now.
bro? Every time I hear something
Maj is
else,
just going to post on YouTube. Yeah, so we lost Chris in 2025.
yeah. We lost Chris in
And
2025,
Amanda.
and make sure your watch. I gotta get my watch hours up. She immediately brushes over it. And Amanda, where'd CJ go? He is a big boy, a big naive dumb boy.
He died. Unfortunately, he died as well.
Remember the bolo for CJ? He's a big boy.
Yeah, that was so brutal. Posting on Facebook saying he's a very big naive
If
boy.
anyone sees a big naive,
He ran away.
Easily
We called the
tricked.
police and they said since he's over 18, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He can do whatever he wants.
Let me put it this way: one of you will see him. It's just a matter of who. Please call.
He's hard to miss.
Fuck. And that's what happened. Well, actually, he gave himself away because his family's DoorDash account was all leaked.
Yeah.
You're ordering Uber Eats on his family's account, so they just get a notification. Like your order is on the way to the address that you're staying at.
Brother, I'm telling you, I talked about this on stream this week too. I don't want to be one of those nobody wants to work anymore guys, but the younger generation are so bad at like crimes. I've been talking about that. Every like true crime shit you see now with Gen Alpha and Zoomers, when they kill someone, they're so lazy. They're so fucking lazy. They don't get rid of the body ever. It's always, and they lived in the house with the body for 3 or 4 days before turning themselves in. Like,
They think of it like a video game.
it's crazy.
It's the same thing with like the people withdrawing the money from like the New York State job assistance or whatever it was, where they gave people a card and there was this TikTok trend where people would just go up to the vending machine or the ATM and it would dispense them like $20,000.
All those people that ruin their credit for life doing that?
Yeah, I think that was a different one.
Oh, okay.
There was some other glitch with a bank or something, but people think like if you can trick the computer into doing this, then you can get away with it. Like finding an exploit in a game or something.
Right.
And they don't realize it's an actual crime. Even if the machine technically let you do it, you're still going to jail.
Relax, I'm a bug finder.
What about like the free Xbox coupons that they'd print off on 4chan? And you take to Walmart.
I
I mean-
remember.
Well, that wouldn't work.
Well, that's not what the people on /B said. They're like, this one works.
You would just
proven.
scan them and it wouldn't work.
You can't just print off don't bring in a coupon.
wouldn't do
that says,
anything.
Here, sir, one free Xbox, please.
They would
Here's
just
my
think you're
coupon."
mentally disabled. They would be like, okay, sir.
Back in the day, there were certain things that you can make copies of, and they would scan no problem because there was no like dupe protection. And one of those was the free Slurpee things that you can get online.
Yeah, I mean that make
Because I had friends that
But-
never paid for
Yeah,
Slurpees.
because that cost them like a tenth of
Yeah.
a cent.
Yeah.
I got a free PlayStation
Um,
5 at my work raffle yesterday.
I feel like even if you did that with
nice, dude.
the 4chan thing, yeah, that is awesome.
What are you gonna do with it? Are you
Yeah,
gonna sell
that's
it?
better
No,
than a
I'm
big
gonna
game.
keep
Bro,
it
you-
because like
That's
said
literally a
last
better
week-
gift than the fucking Fire Stick. Like,
yeah, no,
what
it's a
the
way
fuck
better
are we
gift.
doing?
No, like I think I said on the last pod, like I'm retired from gaming, but then like and part of that's because I didn't want to get a fucking new motherboard and CPU, which I really need to play any sort of
It's
new games
exhausting.
coming
It's
out.
expansive.
But PlayStation 5 for free, not bad. The thing I have to get games. I got Ghosts of
And there are none.
Tsushima. Yeah, I know it's PlayStation.
That's what I was about to say though. With
Mm.
with PlayStation, it's gonna be shit that you're playing nice and comfy at home, so you can just start with some fucking one at
Yeah.
a time and actually play stuff.
I picked up Ghosts of Tsushima, which is like a Souls-like game. And you're like a samurai,
There's
and
two.
apparently
There's
you have
two
a gun.
Ghost ofs now, right? I think there's 2 in that series now, maybe more.
I don't know. The GameSpot salesman was very into it. He was telling me about how he was a history major and this is based on history or whatever. But it was like half off. So
People did love that game.
Yeah. So basically, it's this little island between Japan and Korea, and there's this guy Genghis Khan who was trying to invade, and then there was this Japanese guy who fought him back, and his name was Holy Fuck, and his lieutenant was named Something Wong.
Is that the only game you got, Aaron? Is that the only game?
and I got Shell NHL 26.
Yeah, it makes
But-
sense.
Yeah.
We had a gift
Oh,
card for
that's
that
different.
one at Best Buy. So
I heard the NHL this year took out all the fucking KHL team shit.
bummer. Yeah, I haven't played it yet. I just picked it up like before we were recorded. So
Oh, you're getting into physical media.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah, just like my friend Borg,
Mm-hmm.
back and better than
Mhm.
ever.
Yep. When the nukes go off and everything goes down, you're gonna still be able to game.
I'm gonna
right,
have
brother?
my 3
Yeah.
Austin Powers movies on DVD that I got from the thrift shop a couple years ago. God damn it! This latest video is
I
vlog
mean-
of Dick Van Dyke's 100th birthday. It's awesome, man.
All right, but honestly, imagine you're like, it's Fallout 3, you're walking through like a nuclear wasteland, and right before you starve out, somebody drags you into their shack or whatever, and they're like, welcome, they're very kind, you rest up, you heal up.
And they have a copy of Fallout 3 and it works.
He's like, you remember movies? He's like, yeah. He's like, I got all 3 Austin Powers. I would be pretty stoked.
You know what I'd say? Shagadelic, baby.
Yeah.
Very shagadelic.
Yeah. But only then though.
They don't have water, though. That's the problem.
Yep.
Yeah, I would be like, come on, sit by the fire, warm your feet.
Mhm.
I'll turn on Wild Boys. Dude, wow. You have that?
You're living in Castle Bam. That's like one of the bases you can have. He, of course, died. Week 1, he died.
Damn.
Season 4 of Trailer Park Boys. VHS.
Ooh.
He wandered out the front door just looking for Phil.
Isn't it sad now that when you talk about Trailer Park Boys, you gotta do Diddy jokes about Bubbles? So sad.
Mm.
Oh damn! Yeah.
Bubbles
I mean-
is Diddy blood.
I was
Also
surprised to
meant-
see that like go to court or whatever, because I thought it was known that he was like a sex pest for like 5 years or something. Because wasn't there something like
I feel
like an original Me Too around him?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's something that kind of got brushed under because it was so like long ago and they weren't high profile yet or whatever.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, either way, I guess I can't watch any.
Was that guy getting a lot of work outside of that?
No, 'cause
No,
they're all-
I mean,
besides
that's-
that,
No,
he's
they-
just doing
they-
like
Yeah, it seems like
tours of just being that guy too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just tried to reboot Trailer Park Boys like 10 times. They did like they
Once
tried to launch. Remember
once Mr.
SwearNet?
Leahy died, it all fell apart.
Yeah, really. That was kind of the final nail. But they tried launching like a media like a network called SwearNet.
Yeah, no.
Where,
They
like, they
got
get
the
big-
Fubar
yeah,
guys
all
on
the-
there.
Yeah, like
I think they did like other shows with them playing different characters.
yeah.
it was called SwearNet.
I mean, maybe it was
Yeah.
big in Canada. Do you watch that?
Did they swear?
Oh yeah.
Do you watch Shoresy? Do you like Shoresy, Aaron? Did you like hockey?
No, that's too Letterkenny adjacent.
Yeah,
Is that
that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean it's literally a spinoff of Letterkenny. Apparently it's a bit better from what I've heard, but like
I don't know what I mean. Is Letterkenny? Yeah, I mean I've heard of Letterkenny.
It's for goofs.
but
It's basically for
It's for
goofs.
goofs.
It's like
and
it's like the
hosers.
Grey's Anatomy for Canadians, basically.
Letterkenny's like, especially if you grew up with people like that, it's way too fucking annoying. It's
yeah, I'm trying to think of like
caricatures.
an American equivalent of it. It's I don't know if there was like a show made by LA people about like Ohio culture and like how people from Ohio
It's like
are.
if King of the Hill was live action instead of King of the Hill.
Oh, so it's like it's
They should do that.
It's like when
True.
3 billboards out of Ebbing, Missouri, Martin McDonough. It's like this guy obviously never lived in the United States. He's not obviously not. This is made by a European movie. This is a European made movie or directed by Jesus. Fuck, Chet. Sorry. All right, Alex is gonna cut this out.
It's
Yeah,
movie made by
it's Europe-
Jesus fuck
It's a
Chet.
European directing a movie about America.
Mike
Yeah,
Outlaw
thank
voice.
you.
We'll edit that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the movie was okay. I think it was a little overwrought.
Yeah, no, I mean it was okay, but it was definitely not his best movie. But then he did Banshees of Inisherin and fucking brought himself back up. He makes good movies again. Looking forward to the next one. Shouts out Martin McDonough in Bruges, favorite movie of all time.
It's a good one.
Great movie.
I'm more into I've been more into art house films lately. I watched Assault on Wall Street the other day by Yui Bull, calling it art house. So funny. Yui Bull movies are so
He
funny.
lives in a house and he does technically make art.
I realize
Yeah.
what Yui Bull's movie genre is. He made action movies that divorced dads can watch with their kids because there's no blood when the, the shooting scenes. Everybody gets shot, but it's like they're being shot with like darts. It's awesome.
Yeah.
There's like a little bit of blood, but very minimal in those movies.
He boxed Devin Faraci, right?
No, he balked Lotax. He beat his ass.
Might have been both.
Maybe both.
If you do that once, you're probably going to do it multiple times.
Dude, that assault. This was 2013. Assault on Wall Street, and it was starring Dominic Purcell, who's Lincoln Burrows on Prison Break, who's a British guy. So he's doing his American accent the whole time, all deadpan, because it's the only voice he could do. Like, he can't get any. If he gets any like emotion, he breaks his accent like Outlaw. So he's got to talk like this the whole time. And it's like it's like Luigi Mangione the movie. Like, he gets fucked over by an insurance company and his wife dies of this cancer. And then he just starts killing guys on Wall Street. It's very cool. It's a great it's like if
Yeah.
If you ever want to watch Wolf of Wall Street, but instead of like all of them being all cool and alpha and winning, they all get shot at work.
Mhm.
That's what it's like. It's great. It's just
Well, I mean, as a leftist, I don't think what they were doing in Wolf and Wall Street was cool because that was them being very capitalist.
yeah,
with
that's
the
why it's cool to see
investments
them
and
all
stuff.
get shot at work.
Well, maybe it's good because it sort of delegitimizes the system, makes people lose trust in Wall Street. Everybody starts associating it with crooks and criminals.
That's a good point.
That'll
I
never
don't know.
happen.
It's hard to say.
I feel,
Maybe they're cool.
dude, I feel bad for Wall Street guys. They're not even getting all the full numbers right now. Must be hard to work.
Yeah.
Gotta go off vibes.
Man,
It's kind of crazy that the Wolf of Wall Street, he had the same girlfriend as the Joker.
Ooh, true.
It's the exact same woman.
damn.
So it kind of that kind of tells you something about how crazy they are.
I want to do an errors and omissions. Devin Faraci didn't box Uwe Boll.
It was low tax.
Lotex and some other critics. There was Joe Schneider or something. He fought like 5 people and they called it Raging Ball. But Faraci did box a indie film
woman?
director called Joe Swanberg, whose I think most notable credit is he directed a short in the original VHS movies.
Do you remember when Uwe Boll boxed Roger Ebert? Got that one punch to the jaw.
To the throat, yeah. Took that
Yeah,
shit
it's
clean
just
off.
like, like you could hear the hit. It was like,
Yeah, and the rest of the time. Dude, I felt bad. Roger Ebert towards the end was one of the
Yeah, I felt
scariest I've ever
bad.
seen.
Didn't we say he lost his jaw because he was eating Alanis Morissette's pussy or something?
Ooh.
Isn't that the
yeah, and that
FYM
song was about
canon?
him. But that wasn't true. It was the boxing.
Yeah.
Because he said the Resident Evil movie sucked.
I heard his jaw got like that because he's addicted to the first round of Galaxy gas. That was bad.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm. Between his takes, dude,
When
so
you had to
they're
go to
going,
the dentist?
Yeah, so this movie was really fucking good.
That would have been cool.
Um,
Ebert and Roper just huffing nitrous.
I have some poop news, guys.
Oh, let's hear it.
All right. Setting up.
This is a teacher assistant charged for spraying mysterious poop smell at South Carolina school. This is back in September 2025. And, okay, this is a funny one. A South Carolina teaching assistant was arrested following a string of disturbances at a high school. The arrest comes after complaints of mysterious smell that later revealed the suspect allegedly used poop spray inside the school. Alexander Lewis, 32, is charged with disturbing school and malicious injury to property. Bro, this is so funny. Deputies say Lewis, a teaching assistant at West Florence High, used a spray he bought online to mimic the smell of feces. Obviously, our favorite fart spray. Bro, investigators believe he sprayed it. I thought it was a one-time thing. Investigators believe he sprayed it multiple times between August 25th and September 19th, disrupting classes, triggering health issues, and costing the district nearly $55,000 in
What?
inspections and air conditioning damages.
Jesus Christ.
Lewis's total bond was set at $9,000 by the judge. Bro,
He didn't just spray
Perfect
it once. He
crime.
was probably just like walking around just dumping it on the floor. Which why would you do that?
I don't
'Cause you have to
know.
be in there too.
but look at this fucking,
In, like-
look at him at court too, just standing there in his like sweats and a t-shirt.
Like, what was the point?
Um,
Did he just think it was funny that everyone was like, "Oh God, I'm gonna
I think
throw
so.
up," like every single day?
Bro,
or did he want to get
listen to
moved
this.
to a different classroom?
For weeks, students and staff reported headaches, nausea, and dizziness from what they described as a strong gas-like, ass-like smell. My son's asthma has been triggered multiple times because of this, and I had to take him to the doctor 3 times, one parent said.
What?
It's so insane.
Okay, come on.
All right.
Bro, the fact though, what if he was spraying it into the fucking air conditioner and that's what was doing it? It's even funnier.
It
Yeah.
could have been.
Well, that's how you get the most people with it.
That's
Like, I could imagine puking after being in there all day, especially if it's hot out. If it's August in South Carolina, and it just smells like absolute shit.
Oh my fucking
That
god.
just sucks. Like, it's not even a funny thing. Like, you wouldn't assume someone farted because you would be coming into the room and it would still smell like that. And you know, like, a human shit can't smell like that. Like a human, it smells like old shit in a septic tank.
You know what he should have done is had 2 bottles of it labeled 1 and 3. And so everyone in the school would have been looking for the 3rd bottle of fart spray. And they never would have caught him.
And it's in the air duct.
Yeah.
I've heard of quiet quitting, but not quiet shitting. That's what he was doing. It's his first week back.
You open up the air duct and it's the pig numbered 3 because they let like 10 years ago. 10 years ago, they let the pigs in, and there was one of them without the number.
What if that was that guy's senior prank? He's like, I never got to do mine, so my senior prank is I'm gonna finish school and teach here later. I'm gonna finish college and teach here later, and fucking fart spray bomb everybody every fucking day.
Yeah, the teachers should do it. They should be the ones doing it.
What if they found out that this guy has no smell from COVID, and this is like how he feels about it?
Yeah.
I'll get you all back who got me sick. I'll get you sick with smell.
Yeah, the people with COVID are like, why is everybody so... Everybody's such an asshole today.
It's like a bus
Nobody wants to pay attention.
Why is everybody gagging?
Yeah, everybody's throwing up. You guys are all hungover? What the fuck?
Do you guys have a party? Not invite me? Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
You guys all know I have COVID, so never mind.
I think everybody took some bad Molly.
No such thing.
Yeah, no such thing.
Andy Dick. No such thing. Molly's never treated
No,
me
if
wrong.
you're throwing up, you didn't take enough.
Fucking Andy Dick. No, Molly's a great woman. She's never treated me bad.
Yeah, it's just what a bummer. I used to look up to him.
Oh yeah.
He's still alive.
Yeah, just
Andy Dick.
yeah, he's a role model.
I was a big fan of his killing Phil Hartman and all this stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't like Phil Hartman's wife either. She was going to relapse anyway. We all knew it.
Somebody uploaded a bunch of episodes of the Andy Dick show from back in the day onto YouTube. Back when he was funny, I don't think I ever watched 1 second of that show when it was on.
Yeah, I mean,
I tried
No,
watching.
me neither. I wouldn't have been allowed to.
I tried watching like 30 seconds of Insomniac with Dave Attell the other night, and I couldn't get past the opening stand-up bit. I don't
You
remember
literally,
what it
bro,
was,
even
but-
back in the day, I hated the opening stand-up bit. It's kind of
Yeah,
like Seinfeld. You just got to wait till after that.
Yeah,
Scrub past that on
mhm.
every episode.
Yeah.
That
Alright, that's
that
fine.
playlist.
Yeah, he's
I-
okay, but
the show is good.
he's very 2000.
The show is good because of the people he's meeting, not because of him. There's a reason why Dave Attell didn't do anything after that because he wasn't that incredible at his job. But
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
the show has
okay.
some classics for sure. Yeah,
I'll
that-
just stick to Taxi Cab Confessions. That's a little more real for me. Underground, a little more indie.
Subway talk.
Yeah. I mean,
Taylor Swift wants all the smoke. Get in. That video.
Mhm.
Fuck. I love to consume New Yorker content and act like I'm from there. Bing bong.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I'm gonna
The
start making up.
bodega.
I'm gonna
the
start
Aki
complaining
way.
about certain subway stations and shit that I've never
Mhm.
been to or been on.
It's like if I ever go to New York, I'm gonna still steer clear of Dime Square. I don't
I'm
fuck with those
Mm.
loco
Oh,
bitches
yeah.
out there.
No way.
It's really easy to
Those-
stay away from
And
that.
you always got to take the A train.
Mhm.
If you want to get
Mm.
to Harlem, you got to take the A train.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
I live here, so I know this stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna start being the Ian Miles Strong of New York City.
And if you go into Queens, you got to bow down to the king of Queens.
Wait, so
Ooh.
it's the A train is what takes you to Harlem? Is that what the
Apparently, according
Okay.
to Duke Ellington.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess I've been on the A train because when I worked at GameStop before I went to see the Allman Brothers play at the Beacon Theater, I used the GameStop database to find out that the Harlem GameStop had a copy of Return to Castle Wolfenstein on Xbox, and I went on a mission by myself at 19 years old and took a subway to go get Return to Castle Wolfenstein for $13 in the generic GameStop box, and then I get home and try to play it on because I wanted to play it online again, and then there's just nobody online. The game was dead.
Oh,
And it was,
bummer.
Damn.
But,
That sucks.
yeah, but my dad and his friends went to see St. Peter's Cathedral, and I was like, you know what? Honestly, I had more fun on my little subway adventure to Harlem than I probably would have had looking at some fucking old church.
Yeah, people used to do that to find like jazz records and stuff, or to see if you can find Miles Davis.
That reminds me
he's
of going
dead.
to one of those.
Now you do it with games.
I went to one of the electronic stores, game stores in Bosnia, where it would just have like the hand painted PlayStation and Xbox logos on the front, on the signage. And you'd go inside and it was all just bootleg shit. I came home with like 9 bootleg games, but then realized I had an American PlayStation with the wrong codec.
Oh.
So I could only play those games with my.
Ah.
But I had an Albanian friend with a European PlayStation, so we played them anyway.
Oh shit.
Yeah, what was the point of that different region locked shit? And what, like NTSC?
Greed. I think just
or
greed.
whatever. Yeah, fucking capitalism.
Yeah, just making people
man.
buy 2 copies.
Mhm.
Oh, I hate that shit. Everyone's so greedy.
It's bullshit.
Mhm.
Oh, I was gonna say the GameStop in Bosnia.
Mhm.
Imagine you go in there and you try to trade in games, and they're like, "What is this?" Because it's a real game.
Bro, this place would have done that. They at the time had
What
like
fuck?
the
there's a label on. Like, where's the marker on the label?
they had like the PS2 cases, but all the covers, like when you look close, it's like really shitty printed out, stuck under the plastic.
Yeah, you would think you could get those. You would think those would be more common than the game,
Right?
because the games would get scratched, but then you would still have the case.
Well, that's the thing is all the games were just like blank disc with Sharpie written on them of what game it was.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess if you're not selling any games, you wouldn't have extras.
True.
But it seems like regular GameStop in America, it seems like you would have used games on the shelf and some kid takes the disc out and takes a bite of it.
So they left it in a binder, right?
They did, but I.
Oh yeah, I guess the
Yeah,
discs were
yeah,
in
you
the
I
bring
didn't
up
want
the
to ruin.
case
I didn't
and
want to
then they-
ruin the bit. If I,
Oh.
yeah,
Sorry.
it's okay.
It was bullshit.
Well, those.
I mean, after
fucking
the whole
kids were-
350 thing.
Yeah, well,
They were just
yeah,
way
yeah.
too they were way too concerned about shoplifting.
Still
Mhm.
are.
It's like how CVS is now, where like you go into CVS, you try to get beef
Mhm.
jerky, you have to call the guy.
Mhm.
You want to get frozen food, you have to call the guy, and it's like, you know what? I don't even want to buy it. Like,
Mhm.
whatever. It's embarrassing to be like, I want some ice cream. Can you unlock it? But GameStop was doing that the whole time. Just have a bouncer.
True.
When I worked at GameStop when I was like 16 to 17, the one assistant manager I had who was the sole worker, the only worker, his wife stayed home with their 4 kids, and he was an assistant manager at GameStop. Just to give you his
Damn.
socioeconomical status here, and he.
That is not a 4-kid single income
The
situation.
last time I saw him, he was getting escorted out of the GameStop in handcuffs because he got caught stealing a bottle of window cleaner, a couple of rolls of paper towels, and a Nintendogs DS game
Jesus
without the
Christ.
box. And
That
they
sucks so
escorted
bad.
him out.
Nintendogs was like, at that point, like, what year was that?
Oh god,
Like
2006, 07.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like a 4-year-old
where do you
game.
Yeah, I feel like
and those are cheap
You
games
could have just
too.
found Nintendogs at a garage sale like that year.
Yeah.
We already don't
Also,
want
the
this
paper
anymore.
towels and stuff. Like, if you really need toilet paper from work or something, like you can just go in the bathroom and then just put it in your bag.
Yeah, I mean, obviously wasn't smart about it, but I do.
It shouldn't be like conspicuous.
But I remember like coming to my manager, walking back to talk to the store manager, who was just like this big fat idiot who actually he shit his pants the one day when I was working with him, and he had to go home and change, which was cracked me up because I think that happened in was that a Mullen story?
Yeah,
I think?
yeah. I was
Yeah.
as you were saying that,
I
I'm like,
remember-
have you told me this, or is this the Mullen
no,
bit?
no. Like I remember,
It's
like
just
being
a
like, dude,
GameStop
that
manager
literally
thing.
happened. Yeah, no, like that actually happened.
just
to me
all do
too.
that?
But anyways, like
They should bring a pair of pants. Honestly, if that happens to you,
Yeah.
you should have a change of
well,
pants.
he lived in Cranberry, Pennsylvania, so he commuted like 55 minutes to go be a store manager at GameStop. And his wife was also a manager at GameStop somewhere down in Pittsburgh, whatever. But so he had to like drive, but whatever, that irrelevant.
Nepotism.
But I remember like walking into it, and I'm like, what going back? I'm like, what happened? Like, what the hell happened to Denver? The guy's name was Denver too, but which is very funny for a first name. And he's like, yeah, dude, you know, just when you think you can trust somebody, he was stealing right out from under our nose. And I was like, what did he take? And he was like, he took some window cleaner, some paper towels, and Nintendogs on DS from the used bit. Just being like, why are you so sad about like he didn't betray? Like, you just
It's like $4.
Like it's like think about this. Do you think he wanted like he's flipping this shit or I don't know? Yeah,
He
but that
wanted
was
to go
very
clean.
yeah.
He wanted to go
For-
work somewhere not here and
yeah,
clean.
yeah. Oh god,
Yeah, I would keep an eye on him.
yeah.
I would be like, hey, we saw you taking a game. That's weird. Can you not do that?
I saw you take Nintendogs.
Yeah.
Go ahead and pay for that now. If not, I gotta kill you.
Yeah. We're not really mad at you. We're just it kind of bums us out. It was just really depressing.
It's depressing.
We just wanted to check on you.
Yeah. So if GameStop, if you're listening, fuck you, because that was not cool. You should have gave him a chance. Shouts out Denver.
Yeah. The guy didn't get in trouble for shitting his pants.
Right? Yeah, he left the store to I wasn't even the third key at that point. I was a newbie, and he trusted the store with me for like 2.5 hours. And I remember my buddy John.
You didn't shit your pants.
No, I didn't. Not that day.
See, it's so easy.
Yeah, not that
It's
day.
crazy how GameStop cares that much about losing the Nintendogs, where you could bring in like your entire collection of games. They're like, how's $31 sound?
That was one of those games.
50 games.
That was one of those games we had so many of them. We would have to store.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Them in the
feel like it
back
was
room. We couldn't
everywhere.
even have them in the drawer. It was
You
like
talking
a
about is it
$2,
the DS
$3
one?
game. Yes, yeah, the Nintendo.
Yeah, I think it might have been bundled at one point.
Dude,
Yeah, I think you're right.
It was like Wii Sports. Everybody had that.
And it's like,
If you were a kid.
dude, they had the cops and they let him out in handcuffs.
It's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh man.
If I had the choice between a coworker who shits his pants at work and a coworker who takes paper towels, I'm going with the one who takes paper towels.
Yep.
I would get them together so one could wipe.
Yeah, I'm gonna take
Yeah,
both.
Wipe them.
Oh yeah, that would have been the solution.
They team up and wipe each other.
Steal some toilet paper.
Yeah. We had this.
That's why that guy, he didn't just go and like clean up in the bathroom because he was like, I don't want to use toilet paper. I think it's wrong to take toilet paper from work.
Well, with the.
I don't even wipe in general.
What do you mean? What did he steal? Well, we saw him on camera. He sliced his arm up really bad and stole a bunch of paper towels and gauze and left abruptly. Just talking about a guy that sliced himself and went to the hospital. He clearly just doesn't care.
He stole a bunch of toilet paper. He was in the bathroom, he was on the toilet, and he took a whole bunch of it.
Well, he's the manager who taught me you're supposed to clock out when you take a shit.
Wow, what a prick.
Fuck
that.
I'm kidding.
Piss me off.
No, I take a working shit. Just standing there at the counter, I take a working shit. You know, in between customers.
Just like stand there like, oh, sorry, I got to shit, but I'm trying to wait until my lunch break.
There's the
I got to wait until
there's
my
one more
lunch break.
little piece.
There was a time before, because when I worked midnights at the psych hospital, the nights were 99% of the time super chill because everyone's on their sleeping meds. They just walk up and down the hall and make sure everyone's breathing every 15 minutes. And otherwise, I was basically just dicking around standing at the nurse's station, sitting on my phone. And I remember one time when I was leaned over the nurse's station at like 4 a.m, just dead silent night. I think somebody's on break eating. And I did let out like an outlaw, like a rumbling one, just standing there. And then I looked over the nurse station and realized there's one of the Filipino nurses just sitting there doing her charting. I'm like, oh fuck,
Oh,
so gross.
gutted.
She leaves.
Everybody wakes up down the hall.
Yeah, we were all homies
Yeah.
though, so we just
20 schizophrenic guys just start screaming.
we just laughed. Yeah. Oh, that smells like fucking hairspray from that high school in South Carolina here. Some guy comes out, he's
back to
like,
high school.
it smells like something wrong.
Something wrong. Holy fuck.
Holy fuck, it stink.
Holy fuck. Did you have Korean food?
What was the one
That's-
of those Chinese foods that was like fucking a taste of some young guy?
Ooh,
That's like
cream
that
of
reminds
some
me of
young.
like a
Cream of some
cream
young
of some
guy.
young guy.
right,
Isn't that like an Andrew Dice Clay joke or something?
Let's see.
That sounds
I
like
thought
a
it
Dice joke.
Was I thought it was?
Young.
I feel like
No way that's
no,
real.
Austin Powers
It probably is Austin Powers shit.
or
Aaron would know this. He has the
pseudonym used for a
physicals.
Yeah,
reservation.
baby. Yeah. No, it's Wayne's World.
Okay, that makes sense
Poo
too.
poo platter.
Close.
Still
There
Mike,
is
still Mike
poo-poo
Myers.
platter.
So Chet was,
Yeah.
Chet was on the right
Mhm.
path there with Mike Myers.
I would believe just about anything.
I was thinking about Wayne's World is sort of one of those things now where, I mean, not really bad example, but there's so many things like we were talking about the other day with the joke saying part 2 Electric Boogaloo. How many people make that joke and don't even know what it's from? I feel like there's a lot of things now where there's people know more about jokes about things than actual things. Like, did you see the video of the fucking kick streamer from Manchester that was in the airport lounge like streaming gambling, and Ringo Starr was there? And he's like asking about streaming and shit. And the guy's like, "Oh, where are you from, mate?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm from Liverpool." And he's like, "Oh, really? I've just got back from Manchester." And he goes, "Well, we must be brothers then." And they like have a laugh. But then his wife is like, "Hey, is he coughing?" And the streamer's like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a bit sick." And she's like, "Oh, we have to go then. We don't want to get sick." And then he leaves, and this chat's like, he's like, "Who was that?" Because his wife was like very classy, so he must be high value. And then he reads his chat and goes, "Beetle Ringo, who's that? How the fuck are you British? You don't know who the fuck Ringo
It's
Starr
crazy.
is,
Yeah, you're from Manchester too. Like, do you know Oasis?
brother?"
Have you heard of Oasis? Because
What-
they're always
I
talking
could
about the damn
understand
Beatles.
because he's wearing a mask too, so I can understand not recognizing Ringo Starr while he's wearing like a COVID mask in an airport lounge. But how the fuck when your chat's like, "That's Ringo Starr from the Beatles," you go, "Who's that?" And then he goes,
Yeah, how have you never heard that?
but then he like gets this look on his face. He goes, is that the guy from one of the statues in Manchester? Bro, that's where he knows him from?
Maybe?
A statue of them?
Mm.
This is crazy.
I feel like in Manchester that wouldn't be there. It would be in Liverpool.
That was a
But yeah,
clip
that's a
this week
crazy
that made me
moment.
feel old and crazy. And the streamer's not even like that young. He looks like 25 maybe.
I don't think it's even an age thing.
No, I don't think so either.
Because
Because
the Beatles broke up in 1970.
I didn't
his
grow
parents
up with,
probably
but I didn't grow up with
listened to
Beatles
dubstep.
music in my house either. Like even my parents, it was sort of their parents' shit because my parents were like Depeche Mode fans, The Cure and shit.
Yeah, even with my parents, when the Beatles broke up, my parents were 10 or 11, I think. So we did have Beatles music, but that wasn't their main stuff.
Right.
So I ended up having to get into it sort of on my own.
Yeah.
Like the early stuff.
But even then,
Because my
like
parents were like
I
5.
fucking knew who the Beatles were.
Yeah. And on Thomas the Tank Engine.
I feel like the Beatles are just like, isn't that just basic common knowledge, like the very minimum somebody should know?
Yeah,
I mean,
but
Naming the Beatles even or
Yeah,
something.
it's just
The
like
start of
people
rock
are really
and
fucking
roll,
stupid
like,
as shit, man.
Yes. It's like the biggest events in 20th century pop culture. The Beatles on the Ed Sullivan Show, the rooftop concert. Like, speaking of stuff that gets referenced,
True.
like there was that Powerpuff Girls episode about the Beatles.
Mhm.
Every cartoon has some sort of Beatles stand-in. Like like on Doug.
Mhm.
Fuck, you're right.
Yeah, they dug in the slugs.
Like every time there's a band, it's usually a Beatles parody.
Oh, well,
Yep.
oh yeah, the Beats.
The Beats.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Banging
Beats.
on a trash can.
Banging on a trash can.
Were they the ones who did I Need More Allowance too? Remember?
They did
Remember?
Fishy
You guys
Flip.
remember?
I think so.
I need more allowance. Why? Because I do.
Judy Funny was fucking woke with her
Mm.
undercut.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And for
Shouts
that
out
re-
Doug. Check out
Roger-
Doug.
She's
Roger-
probably in grad school now.
Roger Klotz was woke too. He was a stud lesbian boy.
Yeah. He was trade.
Mhm. Yes, he was.
Not really sure what that means, but he
No,
was.
and he was
Nope.
rough. He was rough with it. Well, everyone,
Mhm.
check
He
out
never found the nematode.
funny
South
pilot
Park.
names.
Check out the nematode. It's in the pond. If you go there at night,
Yep. Check out Mr. Dink. Check out
Hey, check out the band Gills. They're cool now.
Oh yeah.
oh, they're back. They're no the beats, but they're cool.
Mm-hmm.
there are no Beatles.
Ugh.
There are no statues of them in Manchester, but maybe someday.
Thank you for listening, and check out the other show,
Mm-hmm.
the Patreon.
Bye bye.
Check out my butt. Fuck you.
Bye.